Hello and welcome to my Tarot Corner. Before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading, although this is not tarot, but this is a reading. It is vibrational, it is open to interpretation, and it exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. So yesterday was Catherine and William's 11th wedding anniversary, and they look as happy as they did on the way they got married. And just for the fun of it, I watched yesterday the movie about William and Kate, one of them. There are two. So there is one about William and Kate that describes the way that they met and the beginning of the relationship, and then the time when they split up and how they got back. So a beautiful movie, really moved me. So just, to remind myself of some happy things. So I decided to do the spread with a new system of reading, which is called the Way of Cartouche. These are highly spiritual cards that are coming from ancient Egypt, and each card has lots of meanings. Now, it's the first time I'm doing a reading with these cards, although I've read the book, but it's very hard to memorize all of the meanings. So I will need the book quite a lot. So what I'm going to do the spread, and then I will go over each card in reference to where it is in the spread. The spread is called the Star Spread, which is a spread that can be used for many questions that are meaningful, and any kind of questions. It just gives us all of the potential energies and all of the everything that is connected with the question. So let's start by clearing the deck. I have to say that this deck is secondhand. I looked for it for a long time because the actual Way of Cartouche cards are very, very expensive. So I was hunting it on eBay until I found it in a reasonable price. So these are secondhand, so I have to clean the cards from all of the previous readings that were done before, and naturally I did already clean them with Palo Santo. Okay, so William and Catherine's marriage. What is the whole picture of William and Catherine's marriage? Okay, so I'm just dividing the cards by two because it's a small deck. It's only 25 cards. The first card is a card that shows us the general question, and what I'm getting here is Horus. And then the second card is if there is any problems, or if there are any things that are difficult in their marriage. And the card I'm getting is Isis. Okay, now the third card is what are factors that are there to consider it, and I'm getting the card of Nephitis. I'll go over each card later. And then the fourth card is solution, advice, anything that can be given to them, and I'm getting Anubis. And the fifth card is the card of the end results, and I'm getting Seth. Okay, so let's just put the cards here. and I'll go over each card. So the first card that I got was Horus, which is the nature of their marriage, everything that is connected with the marriage. Now, Horus is number 3, and there are many, many things that to consider in these cards. But the keywords for this card is courage, heroism, harmony, beauty, creativity, and family. So this card just shows us that their marriage is very strong. This is about they have a lot of courage in order to go over everything that they are have working as royals, everything that Kate went through before they got married. But this is a family card, so this is a very spiritual card that shows us what a beautiful family they have, a strong, beautiful, creative, and we know that Catherine is very creative herself. And so this card just shows us the general way that their marriage is going through. Now, the second card is the card of whether there are any problems or what kind of challenges they need to face. And we got Isis, and Isis is a card that speaks about magical arts, compassion, caring, maternal love, and perseverance. So this card just shows us that Catherine is a very loving mother, that she's artistic, and we know that. Both of them have a lot of compassion and caring, and this just shows us that there aren't many challenges that they need to face in their marriage, because they are working in synchronization so good together. Now, the fourth card is the card of the third card is what kind of factors are needed to consider, and we got Nefertitis, so I'm going to look her up. And not Nefertitis, it's Nephitis, and Nephitis is a card that speaks about mysticism, receptivity, psychic gift, tranquility, and reservedness. So things that they need to consider in their marriage is that they have this psychic gifts, they have this very, very strong connection. They are but because of the nature of their marriage, which is very public, they need to reserve things that are connected with their personal matters. So they need to really understand what are the things that are difficult, and what are they prepared to put out in the public space and what they're not, and they're doing that very, very well. Okay, so the fourth card is a solution, or what kind of advice can we give them for the next years that are coming. And we got Anubis. Anubis is this card, and the meaning of Anubis is diplomacy, navigation, humor, protection at all levels. So what they need to realize is that they need to use diplomacy, and which is very, very good in the way that they are right now as a very public couple that navigate their way through public life and their private life, to use humor in their marriage, which is I think that they do that a lot, and to make sure that everyone in their family is protected. So that's Anubis. Now, I have to say that these cards can also be read in the reverse position. But right now, because I didn't want to complicate things too much, I decided not to. Okay, so what can we see for the future? And we get Seth. Seth is not a very easy card, because Seth is the Prince of Darkness in the Egyptian mythology. He's the enemy of Osiris and Horus, and he's speaking about problems. He's speaking about delays and opposition. So I would say that this shows the problems with Harry and Meghan, the problems around Prince Charles and Camilla, as it was published that Camilla is trying to stop William hindering Charles in all sorts of things. So there are problems going forward, and these problems might affect their relationship as well. But so there is some kind of opposition. We saw that opposition in their tour in the Caribbean as well. So they have a lot of things to face in the future, and I think that this card mainly is around Harry and Meghan and Charles and Camilla that might face problems navigating through all of that in the future. So the future is not gleam for their family, because we see that most of the cards here are very, very good. They show a very strong basis. They show a lot of love and caring. They show humor. They show ability to face their problems together. But there are problems looming in the future. So they need to realize that and to find a way to navigate through all of that. And that is why we got Anubis here, because Anubis is the card of navigation. So this is the Cartouche. And just to end this, I decided to take a card from the Lover's Oracle. It is an oracle that is hard to shuffle because of the shape of the cards. So let's first clear the cards. Okay, so William and Kate's relationship, William and Catherine's relationship, William and Catherine. Wait a minute. William and Catherine's relationship. Okay. So, let's take. And this card is the card of, first of all, let's just show you the face of the card, because each card has different face to it, and we get acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change which is beyond our control. And this is a great message for both William and Catherine, that they, at least in everything that is connected with Harry and Meghan, everything that is connected with problems around Charles and Camilla, they need to accept that things are not are like that, and to accept things as they are and not try to change them. The second card that I'm getting is, this is how it looks, and what it's talking about is the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So these are beautiful messages, and both of them, I think, relate to what William and Catherine need to put behind them, and to accept the fact of the reality as it is, to accept that Harry won't be coming back. The relationship between Harry and William will never come back to what it was before, and to just accept it and go forward with their new path. to be able to navigate all of the problems that might come up and navigate forward and follow it with faith. So this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. And April is almost over, and I will do the draw for the giveaway of the messenger oracle soon. So, and I will let you know in my community tab. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.